Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome to The Long Dark. Now, I'm going to be calling this episode 0, because we're not going to be starting the series today, but we're going to be taking a look at it. I want to see what you guys think of it, and if you guys like it, then we'll be doing a mini-series on here. A mini-series on the channel is something that usually lasts about a month, unless you guys really enjoy it, and then we extend it on. By the way, before we even get into the game, listen to this soundtrack. It's the best soundtrack to any game that I have ever played. So The Long Dark is a brutal survival game, extremely difficult to get your sort of head wrapped around, but once you get it, it's super fun, okay? So the graphics have this really cool aesthetic to begin with. This is the first thing that you'll notice. It's not like a realistic sort of graphic feel, but it's so unique, and it's really immersive. It's such an immersive graphics feel. Now, the core aspect of the game is a survival game. Now, there's two modes, well, three really. There's a challenge mode where it has like a load of different stuff to do. There's a survival mode that we'll be playing, and there's a story mode as well. And the story mode, they sort of bring them out in episodes, sort of like how Telltale Games does, how they bring their story modes out in episodes, and they release them here and there. They've released 2 so far. They haven't released any for a little while, but they have been doing some updates to the game. So the developers are still behind it. Now, I've actually played this game quite a lot. I usually play it on my Xbox where I can just chill out, and it's my favourite like time wasting game. And I thought, if I get it on the PC, I can record it a little bit easier for you guys. There's a rock, look, a stone. We'll pick up some of those. And admittedly, I haven't played this game for a really long time. I used to play it literally like so much. And then I put it down for a little while, and I didn't really play it too much. And then a mate came over literally like last week or the week before last, and I showed him the game, and it sort of got me right back into it, like I wanted to play it again. Like I was proper into it. So let's go through some of the details on this game, okay? If we press I, we go to our inventory here. This is everything that I've got on me at the moment. This is just like some of the stuff that you start the game with. In the top left-hand corner, we've got how much we can carry. So at the moment, we've got 5.8 kilograms of a 30 kilogram capacity. Now, this like maximum capacity will sort of go up a little bit and down quite a lot, depending on a lot of things. If you're injured, it'll go down. If you're tired or hungry, it'll go down. If you're wet because your clothes are wet, it's sort of heavier by itself. So it sort of impacts you that way. I always seem to be full. Oh, it's just me shivering. I thought there was a wolf or something near me. The wildlife in this are the worst, okay? If we go, and then you can sort of filter by like health stuff and clothes and all that. If we go to this first tab, this is our character here. I do look a little bit like a clown for some reason. It's just the character that we have in the game, that is in the game. I think it's just got like a really cold face. And these are like our main stats. So we've got our temperature, how tired we are, how thirsty we are, and how hungry we are. And then this is our calories. So we want to keep our calories up by eating like good food and stuff like that. As you can see, it's just literally just drop. I can watch it drop as I'm out here in the cold, not surviving at all at the moment. We've got the air temperature, and then we've got the wind chill factor, which makes it feel like at the moment minus 14 degrees. The actual temperature is minus 12, but because of the wind, it makes us feel a little bit colder. This is our health bar, and this is our affliction. So this is going to show if we've got any sprained ankles, or dog bites, or broken limbs and stuff. These are our clothes. So we can put on more clothes to like make us feel a little bit warmer, which are these stats in the bottom here. But obviously putting on more clothes can make us walk a little bit slower, because we're obviously lugging around more stuff. We can't get away from things quite as easy. And then these are a load of stats here. This little gold one is the condition of this piece of item. So if I click on this one, our socks are in good nick, our shoes aren't in the greatest nick. We can repair them. There's so much depth into this game, which is why I wanted to just do a little episode 0 first, just to try and get you guys hyped about this, because I love this game and I really want to go through it again. So these can get wet. They can even freeze up and stuff, and we'll have to thaw them out if we need to. I've got 2 pairs of trousers on and a jumper, gloves, hat, shoes. There's some crafting in the game, so there's a little bit of Minecraft stuff going on. Not houses and things like that. Well, I think you can build a snow shelter from what I remember. But we can build some like decent clothes and stuff from animals and bears and stuff that we catch. I've never killed a bear in my entire playthrough. Right, I stay well away from them. But fishing lines and stuff coming.
To escape this cold.
He's getting cold. I know you're getting cold, buddy. Don't worry about it. We can find some like little reading logs and stuff I'm never really interested in. And this is the map. As you can see, it's an absolutely great map. It's not like any other game where you just have a mini-map. Instead, on this one, you need to find charcoal and basically draw the map yourself. What else have we got that I could show you? I can sneak. I can sprint, but if you sprint, you're going to, like, eat up your energy, so you're never going to really sprint anywhere unless it's an absolute emergency. There's a full day-night cycle in the game. At night time, it goes very, very cold and extremely, and when I say extremely dark, I mean extremely dark. Okay, you know in Minecraft when I'm building like an interior to a house and you guys complain that you can't see anything? This is going to be crazy dark, but that's the immersive feel this game gives. I'm really, really cold, as you can see from the indications in the bottom left hand corner. If I look up in the sky, you can see it a little bit better, so it's not in the snow. I'm not worrying about like indications and stuff today. We're not going to really bother about it. Let's head towards there because that's a nice little sort of starter building for us to go to. In fact, I might sprint over there because my health. I've now got hypothermia, so I got so cold. Oh, I haven't got it yet. I've got the risk of hypothermia, so I'm actually going to sprint straight over to this hut here because this is a little bit of an emergency here. So for a mini series, because it's a survival game. Oh, see those birds flying in circles there? That means that there could be like a dead elk or a dead moose or whatever they called in the game below them, and they're flying around scavenging it. So that's a good indication. It could even be a dead body of a real person, not a real person, of a person. It's a single player game, so it's not like an online game or anything like that. It'd be really cool if it was, and you could get like a little server of people. But there's like past adventures and stuff here. I think the actual story of the game, I have played the story, but I can't remember it too well. But I think we're in Canada, obviously, and I think the world's gone into, or at least this part of the world has gone into like an environmental like freeze age, if you like, and nothing can really survive up here apart from some like animals and some very cold people. So inside buildings, as you can see, my temperature has now got a little plus arrow because it's a little bit warmer in here. We'll gain some heat back. Painkillers.
This stuff will come in
Take
handy.
those. I should lose the risk of hypothermia pretty soon as well. Ooh, a radio, but no, of course, there's nothing going on the radio. Now, you'll very quickly learn in this game that you want to pick up like everything, and you want to look underneath all desks and all little hidden areas. So we've got some matches.
Hope nobody needs this
We've
anymore.
got some accelerant, some turpentine or whatever it would be called. We can start a fire like pretty much guaranteed with that. We can break down shells for wood and stuff. I need a hatchet to be able to break it down, but it takes up time in the game, and obviously doing things in the game like breaking down stuff uses up calories, so it's quite the balancing act, this whole game. Energy bar, good for food. Some antiseptic, works out well. I'll open this drawer. A mouldy granola bar, fantastic. Oh, a rifle cartridge. So we've got a bullet. Now, rifles in the game, there you go, healed, hypothermia risk. Rifles in the game are extremely rare. I've only actually found, I think, a rifle in a survival playthrough like twice. In the story mode, you get given one, but in the survival mode, I've found some bullets before, but never, only like twice a rifle. There's some line for fishing line. This is a workbench, so we can actually build stuff on here. Potbelly stove, so we cook stuff on the top, and inside here we have to be able to start the fire. We can take charcoal if we wanted to make a map and stuff. I don't really do that too often because I know the map pretty well, but yeah, we can choose what we want to start the fire with. Let's start a fire. So we've got, with this equipment, a 40% chance of starting the fire. It'll last an hour with the fuel that we've got in it, and the chance of starting it is 60% overall. Okay, so we can change what we want to put in it, and this obviously changes some stuff up here. Cedar wood is like pretty decent wood in the game, so you'd sort of save that for a more successful chance. I think if I put a stick in, and I've only got some matches, we've got 60% chance to start it. It'll last 7 minutes. Let's just give it a go so you guys sort of see what's going on. This game makes me feel cold as well, like playing it. Just the immersive feel of it, like if I'm in a house with a fire, it like warms me up, but if I'm outside in the cold, even with a blizzard going on, it's freezing for me, you know, like I feel it. Okay, so the fire actually started. It only is a 1 degree fire. It's only going to last for 2 minutes. If I stick some more sticks on, add fuel. There we go, look. So it's now 1 hour 8 minutes because I put the cedar wood on, and the temperature is going up, which means I shall warm up quite quickly. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh no. Oh, some herbal tea. Oh, fantastic. Oh, is that a bandage? Bandage, always useful to have. Another energy bar. Tomato soup, very useful. Oops. Oh yeah, this is like a quick bar, so you don't need to get into go all the way into the menu for certain things. Oh, there's something there. Tin of coffee. Recycle can. Recycle cans you can use for like cooking with. So they are quite handy. Nothing on the top of the desk there. Nothing hidden behind anywhere else. We can break down a lot of this stuff. So like this scarf, we can break down into cloth. It'll take us 6 minutes. Break it down, look. Give us some cloth. I think if I hit tab, it gives me the time in the top right hand corner. So the sun is just sort of nearly setting. It's sort of mid-afternoon at the moment. Ah, look at that. A corpse. Frozen. He didn't make it. We're doing better than him.
Still eat this.
Sardines. I shall take. Stack of papers. We can use that for tinder to start a fire with. Book. So this is a special book. If we get some spare time, we can basically read the book. And as you can see, it says 0 of 10 hours researched. And each sort of hour that we spend researching, we go up a point in harvesting for this book. So it says at the bottom, it says improves carcass harvesting skill by 10 points. So rabbits and moose or bear, whatever, when we're harvesting meat off them, after we hunt them to survive, we actually sort of we can harvest more from it, I suppose, from reading these books. I usually burn books because they're really good fire source. A bedroll, I've already got one. I saw one in my inventory. A note left behind. We can read it like this. You can read it if you like. I never really bother reading these. These are a little bit more of a backstory. I used to read them, but I've read most of them now. And these are written by what I assume are backers from when this game was on Kickstarter. So yeah, backer number 4,675. Interesting. I'll take it. I mean, why not? It doesn't take up any space. More painkillers. A normal book. So this is just a book that we can burn. Nothing in the cupboard. Another stove up here. A bed that we can sleep on. Ooh, a parka. Hey, I'll take that. I might even be able to put that on. So if we go to inventory here. Oops, that one. Yes. I can wear. There we go. So we put that on. So that's going to like boost my warmth and stuff. It's dry because we found it inside. Perfect. Anything under the beds? Oh, some boots. Yeah, look at that. See, I missed that.
That'll come in handy.
Boots. Probably better. A little bit better, at least, than the shoes that I've got on now. So the shoes that I've got on, we can sort of compare. If we go to the right, we're wearing these ones. We're comparing them to these ones. So the green arrows are good. So it's going to give us more warmth. These combat boots that we just picked up will give us more warmth. They'll also they're more windproof, so we won't feel the wind too much. They're a lot better at keeping the water out. They're just better protection against, I suppose, health and stuff. However, they're heavy, so they slow us down. They're in better shape, better condition, and they're heavier, so they're actually going to sort of use more of our weight up. I think overall, though, at least at the moment, they're probably a good choice to do. So we'll take them. I'll take a stack of papers as well. Oop, I didn't search these, did I?
Could end up being
Ragged
useful.
cargo trousers, some more socks. And more cargo. So we can break up clothes as well if we need a bandage. There's another book. So you got to be careful. You can't miss anything. If you miss it, you're going to be in trouble. And yeah, we're not actually set up to survive the night tonight. Because I don't have any like any real wood and stuff. Oh, there's another there. I can't kill it. Obviously, I have only got a bullet. I don't have a rifle, and they run away from you, so you can't even fight it barehanded. like you would win against that anyway. So yeah, I don't know. We need to, if we were playing this properly, we would need to desperately now find some wood. Look, we could track the deer with footprints. Look, it went that way. Okay, where are those birds anyway? There's some birds over there. We've got a railway here that goes all the way down. And I think because this is a survival mode, I think I was going to say this earlier and then I lost track of what I was saying. Because this is a survival game, like Minecraft survival, there's no real goals to the game. There's nothing to sort of the game gives you to aim towards. So we need to set our own goals. And I think as a start of the mini-series here, we should say that our goal is to survive a week. Let's say survive 7 days. If we survive 7 days, or I don't know how long the days are going to be recording-wise, I might do like a fortnight, 14 days or something like that, depending on how many, if we do like 1 or 2 days per episode. Obviously I haven't recorded this yet, so I don't know how long each episode is really going to take. If we survive that and you guys enjoy it, then we should continue on. We should set ourselves another goal of maybe finding a rifle will be our next goal, and maybe the end goal. If you guys really enjoy this series and really show support and hitting that like button and stuff and watching them, we might try and set the goal of like killing a bear, something that I've never done in the game. I've never killed a bear. Is that anything? That's just a bear. So maybe that could be our goal, to do that. So I think
making my head feel thick.
Yeah, my guy's complaining because he's getting cold and it's windy. I should really walk like that side. I should walk like closer to the mountain, and then that way I've got less like I'm more out of the wind. If I go around here, I should be like more out of the wind or something, hide behind some trees. You know if you've done it right, because you'll get a symbol in the top middle of the screen of like a little shield. Sound like I'm being shielded from the wind. Boy, it is windy, man, today. That is a cold wind. The game is sort of split up into separate areas, so the maps are like in different areas. This is like probably the easiest area to start in. We can go through that tunnel and we can go to another area. I think that way actually goes to one of the harder areas. In fact, where it has like ice that can break and stuff. So there's a lot of exploration that you can do. Ooh, there's some stuff over there. Look at all that stuff. Just sitting here out in the open. And there's a bunch of different difficulties that you can play the game on. You can play the game on like the easiest difficulty, which doesn't make the like wolves and stuff come after you. Roast it. There you go. There's a little shield symbol at the top of my screen. I've got hypothermia risk again. Yeah, there's a mode that basically the wildlife don't really
Never felt so
bothered
cold in my life.
with you. There's the normal mode, which I usually play on, where the wolves will sort of be attracted to you if you've got like raw meat on you and stuff like that. So if you've killed a rabbit or something, and you've got raw meat on you, they'll sort of track you down and try and hunt you. And then the difficulty goes up and up and up to a point where it's probably easier to survive in real life than it is in the game. But yeah, man, we had a bad weather start here, hey? Absolutely freezing. So, I need you guys to let me know in the comments section if you want this series to happen, where we play this just an amazingly immersive game. Let me know in the comments section, and hit that like button. And if we get enough of them, we'll start an episode 1. I hope we do. I hope we do. I might just do episode 1 just to hopefully get you guys into it. Birchbark. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those games that once we actually get into it, you guys are going to really enjoy. You're always on the verge of dying, it seems, in this game. You're never comfortable. Like you're never safe. You've never got enough food. You've never got enough water. You're never prepared enough for like every situation. So you're always on the back foot. And as soon as something bad happens, boy, are you in trouble. I think I've covered most stuff that I need to cover in an episode 0. And I think we're going to probably leave it about here. Obviously, it's a very cold, wintry sort of thing. There's some beautiful views that you can get in the game. Obviously, we've had quite an overcast, cloudy day of just white. But there's some really cool sort of views you can get to survive the outdoors. That'll improve our fire starting skill. Who's empty? He is cold as. Hey, you're colder than I am, and I've got hypothermia. Yeah, we can get some really cool nights and beautiful stuff. Didn't see any rabbits today. Didn't see any wolves either. Haven't even heard any wolves. It's one of those games that we need to keep a real close ear out for. So we don't get caught off guard. We need to keep an ear out for where wolves are going to be. Look at that. Hunting log. A hunting cabin there. Usually some rabbits around here as well. Man, maybe we're on a rabbitless area. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, please, please, please hit that like button, because it's going to be what makes or breaks this series, if we do it or not. And I really want to. I really, really want to do this series, and try and play it seriously. Really try and survive for as long as we can. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!